to see our glory.
Alexander, there's a letter for you from South Carolina.
But I will gladly join the fight.
It's from John Lawrence. I'll read it later.
No, it's not.
And when our children tell our story,
Will you read it?
they'll tell the story of tonight.
On Tuesday, the 27th, Lieutenant Colonel John Lawrence was killed in a gunfight against British troops in South Carolina. These troops had not yet received word from Yorktown that the war was over. He is buried here until his family can send for his remains. As you may know, Lieutenant Colonel Lawrence was engaged in recruiting 3,000 men for the 1st All-Black Military Regiment. The surviving members of this regiment have been returned to their masters.
Tomorrow there'll be more of us.
Alexander, are you all right?
I have so much work to do.
Here comes the president!
Oh my God.
Here comes the president!
Everybody put your guns down.
Here comes the president!
Really, B? It is. Look.
Here comes the president!
Washington.
You are outgunned!
What?
Outmanned!
What?
Outnumbered! Outplanned!
Pay your fucking taxes!
Put your guns down on my command!
Hand them over!
This is Hamilton, my right-hand man!
Boy!
Outman!
You hear it?
Outnumbered!
Now that's the still spirit!
The greatest man in all of the land!
Please rise for your president!
George Washington!
Look! Grandpa's in the paper! War hero Philip Schuyler in danger of losing Senate seat to young upstart Aaron Burr. Grandpa might lose his seat in the Senate.
I thought he was unopposed.
Not according to the paper, he isn't.
Go make sure the door is closed.
Further down, see Schuyler has a challenger from New York.
New York
For Senator Burr.
I gotta find Alexander.
Let him know we're on his side.
No, he'll consider this a personal slander. I've gotta stop a homicide.
Oh.
Look around, we should look around. Let's go and find your father down in New York.
New York.
Burr! Since when are you a Democratic Republican?
Since being one put me on the up and up again.
No one knows who you are or what you do.
They don't need to know me. They don't like you.
Excuse me?
Old Wall Street thinks you're great. You'll always be adored by the things you create. But upstate you're the rascal who trades away the capital.
Wait.
The asshole who taxes the alcohol.
I've always considered you a friend.
I don't see why that has to end. A Senate seat was up for grabs and I took it. It's not my fault. People think you're crooked.
You're gonna make a fool of me through my father-in-law?
Well, there's the kid who almost shot Charles Lee in the jaw. My God, your pride will be the death of us all. Beware, it goeth before the fall.
Alexander, there you are.
Eliza.
You forgot your papers, Mr. Burr, good sir, it's been so long. How are the Theodosias?
As a matter of fact, my wife has taken ill.
I'm not surprised, what with the chill. You'll send her our regards.
I will.
And how's your daughter?
She's my pride and joy, fluent in French and Latin.
So am I.
She's the same age as your boy.
Yeah, one day he'll run
We
Manhattan.
must be going, Burr, but send your girls our love.
Nice to meet your son.
We're not done, Mr. Burr, sir.
Hun.
If I were you, I'd stick with her, sir.
What in the hell was that? What in the hell are you doing downtown? Don't you know that Burr is gonna run against your father to humiliate me and try to bring us down? I will not let our family be embarrassed like this. I'll grab a pen and paper, let the whole world know. You swing at my family, you better not miss. You better have another punch to throw.
You could let it go. Stay alive for me. Let it go. Live to fight another day. People will always be critical. And you know if the president were here, he'd tell you the same thing.
No, the president's not here.
I heard about Burr. You didn't kill him, did you?
Were you here this whole time?
Let it go, stay alive for me.
Let it go, let it slide right.
Let it slide right by.
You don't have to bring a gun to a knife fight. It's not a case of your money or your life, right?
You know you really ought to listen to your wife, right?
I know.
So let it go.
Talk less. Burr. Smile more. Burr. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. Burr. Shake hands with him. Burr. Charm her. Burr. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Senator Aaron Burr. Everybody know you can take a body blow. Let everybody know you can learn to let it go. Take a body blow. Let everybody know you can take a body blow. Let everybody know you can take a body blow.
If somebody tries to lay you low, let it go.
How does Hamilton, the short-tempered protean creator of the Coast Guard, founder of the New York Post, ardently abuse his cabinet post, destroy his reputation? Welcome, folks, to the Adams administration. Jefferson's the runner-up, which makes him the vice president.
Washington can't help you now, no more Mr. Nice President.
Adams fires Hamilton, privately calls him Creole bastard in his taunts.
Say what?
Hamilton publishes his response.
An open letter to the fat, arrogant, anti-charismatic, national embarrassment known as President John Adams.
Shit.
The man's irrational. He claims that I'm in league with Britain in some vast international intrigue. Bitch, please, you wouldn't know what I'm doing. You're always going berserk, but you never show up to work. Give my regards to Abigail next time you write about my lack of moral compass. At least I do my job up in this rumpus. The line is behind me, I crossed it again. Well, the president lost it again. Oh, such a rough life. Better run to your wife, you're the bosses in Boston again. Let me ask you a question. Who sits at your desk when you're in Massachusetts? They were calling you a dick back in 76, and you haven't done anything new since. You nuisance with no sense. You'll die of irrelevance. Go ahead, you can call me the devil. You spot him, I love you, spot him, malevolence. Say hi to the Jeffersons and the spies all around me. Maybe they can confirm. I don't care if I kill my career with this letter, confining you to one term. You fat mother.
Hamilton's out of control.
This is great. He's out of power, he holds no office, and he just destroyed President John Adams, the only other significant member of his party.
Hamilton is a host unto himself. As long as he can hold a pen, he's a threat. Let's let him know what we know.
Mr. President, do you have a minute? Yeah. What is it, Mr. Secretary? I have this friend. He's quite a guy. He's in a bit of a bind and he needs advice. How can I help you? Well, not me, this friend. It's a friend. Alright. He's in the public eye. Well, did something wrong and he paid the price, an expensive price. Made a mistake in his personal life and now it's bleeding over into the professional. His enemies are set to strike with news better suited to a church confessional. But what they think they know isn't what happened, and they know I know they won't stop until the world turns upside down. So this friend, yep, did he break the law? No, sir. What he did was private and no one saw, no one saw, no one saw. And your friend should just move on. Don't respond, stay quiet until these men are gone. But he can't just not respond. These men will whisper again and again until his reputation's in the mud. These men, these envious, venomous men won't let go of the scent till they taste blood. But do they need to know if he's really done nothing wrong? It doesn't matter if the world turns upside down. Calm down. Damned if I do and if I don't, but I won't be accused of financial impropriety. I don't see how they can take away what I say. If I say it first, they can make it worse with their rank false piety. People will make fun of this, but I can get in front of this. I can take the pain and shame, but I will clear my name. I will show them all in the end. In your friend, yeah, I mean my friend. He's come too far for them to drag him through the dirt. Well, I don't know your friend, but I know you're my friend. Alexander, be careful who you hurt, who you hurt, who you hurt. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, you hurt. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, you hurt. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, you hurt. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Angelica.
Alexander! Congratulations. You have invented a new kind of stupid, a damage you can never undo kind of stupid, and open all the cages in the zoo kind of stupid. Truly, you didn't think this through kind of stupid. Let's review. You took a rumor a few, maybe two people knew, and refuted it by sharing an affair of which no one has accused you. I begged you to take a break, you refused to. So scared of what your enemies will do to you. You're the only enemy you ever seem to lose to. You know why Jefferson can do what he wants? He doesn't dignify schoolyard taunts with a response. So yeah, congratulations.
Angelica.
You've redefined your legacy. Congratulations.
It was an act of political sacrifice.
Sacrifice? I languished in a loveless marriage in London. I lived only to read your letters. I look at you and think, God, what have we done with our lives, and what did it get us? That doesn't wipe the tears or the years away, but I'm back in the city and I'm here to stay, and you know what I'm here to do.
Angelica.
I'm not here for you. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. And a million years ago she said to me, this one's mine. So I stood by. Do you know why? I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. Eliza is the best thing in our lives. So never lose sight of the fact that you have been blessed with the best wife. Congratulations. For the rest of your life, every sacrifice you make is for my sister. Give her the best life. Congratulations.
Sometime last night, your mother breathed your name, and like a flame that flickers out too soon, she died. She's gone. Oh. She dedicated every day to you. She changed my life. She made my life worthwhile. And when you smile, I know a part of her lives on. I know I can go on. You have come of age with our young nation. We bleed and fight. Sometimes it seems that's all we do, but you and I will build a strong foundation. And I'll be here for you. The way is clear for you to blow us all away. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There are 10 things you need to know.
Number 1.
We rode across the Hudson at dawn. My friend William P. Van Ness signed on as my number 2. Hamilton arrived with his crew, Nathaniel Pendleton and the doctor that he knew.
Number 3.
I watched Hamilton examine the terrain. I wish I could tell you what was happening in his brain. Just apologize, we have worthier pursuits.
Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4.
Hamilton drew first position, looking to the world like a man on a mission. This is a soldier with a marksman's ability. The doctor turned around so he could have deniability.
5.
Now I didn't know this at the time, but we were in the same spot. My son died. Is that why?
6.
He examined his gun with such rigor. I watched as he methodically fiddled with the trigger.
7.
Confession time. Here's what I got. My fellow soldiers will tell you I'm a terrible shot.
Number 8.
Your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. They won't teach you this in your classes, but look it up. Hamilton was wearing his glasses. Why? If not to take deadly aim. That's when I realized this was not a game. I had only one thought before the slaughter. This man will not make an orphan of my daughter.
Number 9.
Look him in the eyes, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require, then count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He aims his pistol at the sky.
Wait!
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
One last thought.
Number 1.
Before we got in the boat to cross the Hudson, I stopped to write a note. Actually, I wrote 2, just in case I didn't make it through. I want the world to know what I intended to do.
Number 3.
If I shoot first and throw it away, he has to yield. We both get to live another day. I know this puts me in a difficult spot, but I've got to throw away my shot.
Number 4.
I get lucky, I draw first position. I stand facing east as I load my ammunition. The sun is in my eyes, I am almost giddy as I watch it slowly rise over my New York City.
5.
I start to shake when I realize that we are in the same spot. My son died, is that why?
6.
I examined the gun that we shared. Philip never hurt a soul, he must have been so scared.
7.
My Eliza is still asleep. I left her a letter, I could have written it better.
Number 8.
Your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. Put on my glasses so I can see if Burr is softening. I see him glaring back at me. He's always hated dueling, hated confrontation. I never had his instinct for self-preservation. I feel a sense of calm fill me. It's not in his political interest to kill me.
9.
My last thought is of Eliza. Maybe I can get back home before she opens her eyes. They put us through our paces. We count to 10. God, I can't wait to see her again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He aims his pistol at the sky.
Wait!
My very dear Eliza, this letter will not be delivered to you unless I shall first have terminated my earthly career, to begin a happy immortality. I need not tell you of the pangs I feel from the idea of quitting you and exposing you to the anguish which I know you would feel, nor could I dwell on the topic lest it should unman me. Fly to the bosom of your God and be comforted with my last idea. I shall cherish the sweet hope of meeting you in a better world. Adieu, best of wives and best of women, ever yours, Alexander. Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Number 3.
I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. Put what we had aside. I'm standing at her side. You can never be satisfied, but I hope you're satisfied.
You're never gonna be president now. You're never gonna be president now. One less thing to worry about. One less thing to worry about.